Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Geek Game here, and today it's A-Train just died. Honestly, yeah, he's right about Homelander. He's a fraud, and I'm gonna prove it right now with Bulletproof versus Homelander. So it's gonna be a lot closer than you think. Totally, I'm not lying right now. But let's get started. Let's just immediately go on to Homelander. He did catch on with like A-Train, but I'm not sure what speed is that because that new episode of The Boys just came out. So yeah, I'm not sure how much is that, but I think he's way faster now. I think maybe to those relativistic speeds. Now on to strength. He has shown to be able to survive attacks from nukes, but stated by president of VOT. I'm not sure he used to be the president of VOT until Homelander took over. So yes, that should be town level. No, 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 smart town level. He also has been stated to survive every single blast. Like he can, like every single weapon on Earth can literally do 0 damage to him, which concludes maybe to mountain level. But the statement is not really that quantifiable. I'm not really sure. That's like a high ball you can take with Homelander. Which, if you want to do upscaling, yeah, sure, that will be like island level, I guess. So yeah, not too bad. Let's get started with Bulletproof. Now, up next is Bulletproof. And even though it's kind of hard to scale because he barely has any feats, we can scale him to the Guardians of the Globe. Since he's literally part of the Guardians of the Globe and considered one of the stronger members besides Immortal. Now, a lot of people think like they don't really care about Bulletproof because he barely has any feats, but he's a lot more consistent than that. I mean, kind of. So, Season 1 said that they need like the entire team needs more muscle, which indicates that Bulletproof could be stronger than Monster Girl, but like Explode and all the others. To like kind of not kind of to kind of quantify this even more in the Invincible War, this no goggles mark, I forgot the mark's name, but he did defeated all the other Guardians of the Globe members, like Bulletproof, not Bulletproof, sorry, like Monster Girl, who's else? Who else? Oh, Rexplode and Robot. So it kind of shows that Bulletproof like kind of upscales them. Now let's just go back to season 1 because this is when they used to be kind of cracked, to be honest. Because this episode here with Machine Head on season 1, it shows them able to defeat a bunch of like his goons except for Battle Beast, except for Robot who did actually a couple hits, but we can get on to that. Like he was able to do a couple hits on him. Yeah, he did like only like one. I mean, kind of stunned Battle Beast. It's still impressive. Now, before we get onto that feat, we had to go on with Battle Beast, not Battle Beast. All of the Machine Head's goods who was able to defeat a base Invincible. Now, there is this adrenaline theory that kind of got debunked, but it really didn't. It just explained why the scaling is just kind of inconsistent. But like Robert Kirkman kind of disproved that, but it didn't. He didn't say that Invincible didn't have adrenaline. He said every being has adrenaline, so it makes him stronger. So to show this, Bulletproof, not Bulletproof, everybody in the Invincible group, main Guardians of the Globe, was able to defeat like all the Machine Head's goods, who was able to be a base Invincible. Now, how strong is this base Invincible? Well, he was able to stop a meter that was that's in this rare country, which can scale around mountain to island level, not mountain to country level, which kind of scales them. Like I don't think they're just straight up country busters. I do think they're like a bit lower than that, maybe like island level. I kind of accepted they were kind of like country level when like Komodo Dragon, I think, no, not Komodo, I think like the bad guy is named Komodo Dragon, was able to take hits from base Immortal. Now, base Immortal's strength is practically like in those like country levels. Like if he's going all out, he could actually be scaled to multi-continental to moon level, but I'm not gonna scale that because We're talking about Bulletproof here. He does not scale to the Immortals, sadly. Now, he was able to take hits from Golden Dragon, who's like his base form should be like on par with Omni-Man, like in his base. Even though it should be a lot weaker, I guess. It's kind of weird because it was able to tangle with Omni-Man, which low end counts from like small country, but I'm more onto that multi-continental side because how are you telling me the explosion that Omni-Man made on the Flaxen, not yeah, it's Flaxen, right? Yeah, was not like country level, not country, was not multi-continental level. Like that looks like a multi-continental destruction level feat right there. So he could be skilled to that, but on lower counts he could be skilled to country level. You know, especially since he's stronger than Invincible. So yeah, we could scale all of them to country level. And Bulletproof scales this because he's one of the stronger members of the Guardians of the Globe. You know what that means? Yeah, Bulletproof can be scaled above country level. Now for speed, Invincible speed scaling is kind of all over the place, but he does have like interesting speed feats. Like when Mark was able to react to a ball that was moving relative to speed, so we could just scale him to like season 1 invincible level. Which and like mortal upskills kind of yeah, speed should not affect base. So when you really think about it, more bulletproof can scale on par or above that. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all from bulletproof scaling. I know sometimes it can be kind of inconsistent, but that's like the baseline for it. And yeah, that's it. Homelander is screwed. Definitely screwed. He's not being bulletproof. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like the writers are doing dirty to bulletproof. He should like get some more screen time, to be honest. But like I feel like the writers are doing more dirty to Alan than bulletproof. But that would be a whole other topic for another video. Right, a non-scaling, a non-power scaling video. So yeah, uh, Homelander is still a fraud. A-Train is right. RP A-Train. I really hope he does get avenged at the end of the season. He's really nothing about his powers. He's pathetic. See you guys in the next video. Bye.